Students had been trapped behind the car for 4 hours now. Across the street, a deranged sniper lurked in the trees, watching them like a predator. They'd already lost 2 comrades. Nick was alone, pinned behind a dead tree, unable to move. The dark-haired man's arm had been shot. He couldn't wait any longer. He sprinted to the rear of the vehicle, grabbed the toolbox to shield his arm, and re-entered the cabin. The dark-haired man attempted to shift into neutral gear to push the car to a signal-receptive area. Unfortunately, the moment he shifted gears, his arm was struck again by the sniper. The dark-haired man writhed in agony on the ground, while the dark-haired woman and the short-haired woman seized the moment to push the vehicle. But their strength proved insufficient, and the car soon began sliding down the slope. The head of their friend on the ground was crushed beyond recognition. The short-haired woman and the blonde woman were now exposed to the sniper's line of sight. However, this shot missed its mark. Instead, he blew out the sliding tire, unexpectedly granting the man and woman cover once more. Now, only the short-haired woman remained, sitting dazed in place. The dark-haired woman paused to think, concluding the sniper must be reloading. She decisively ordered the short-haired woman to run over quickly. Unexpectedly, Nick, hiding behind a dead tree, couldn't wait and dashed out. But after just a few steps, the sniper shot him in the calf. Another shot followed. Nick crawled painfully, but now he was a sitting duck for the sniper. With nowhere to escape, he could only follow the dark-haired woman's instructions and use his belt to stop the bleeding. But the moment he lifted his leg, the pain overwhelmed him, and he passed out. Seeing Nick no longer a threat, the sniper refocused his sights on the 3 people behind the car. Meanwhile, the dark-haired man was also in agony. His arm had been shattered by the sniper's bullet when he tried to start the vehicle. The dark-haired woman, desperate to stop the bleeding, had to use a lighter to heat a hammer red hot and press it against his wound. The dark-haired man was in agony, but thankfully, he managed to endure the ordeal. Baked by the scorching sun, they were parched. The dark-haired woman carefully hooked a bottle of mineral water from the cargo hold with the hammer for everyone to drink. Afterward, they roused the unconscious Nick and tossed him the remaining water to quench his thirst. Nick struggled to crawl over and grasp the bottle, but the sniper fired again, piercing his palm clean through. Nick collapsed unconscious once more. As their captivity dragged on, the bodies of the first 2 victims began to rot. Watching vultures devour his girlfriend's corpse, the dark-haired man finally broke down. He confessed to the dark-haired woman that his girlfriend was pregnant with his child, the very reason they planned to marry. He had bought this car specifically to take her and their friends on this trip, never expecting such horror. They would never see their child born. Heartbroken and resigned, the dark-haired man strode forward, directly into the sniper's sights. Strangely, the sniper did not fire. The dark-haired man removed the shirt he'd used to staunch the bleeding and draped it over the other half of his girlfriend's shattered face. He kissed her once more, then sat down, interlacing his fingers with hers as he awaited death. Whether moved by the dark-haired man's devotion or not, the sniper did not kill him. Just then, Nick regained consciousness. He tried to struggle out of the sniper's line of sight, but suddenly a wolf appeared before him. The wolf's eyes held no emotion. It had been drawn by the scent of blood. If things went as expected, Nick would meet his end at the wolf's jaws. But unexpectedly, a car was slowly approaching the scene.